Yeah, it's your boy Chefbaker, and we back with another video. I appreciate you for coming back to the channel. Today we got another reaction video. It's DeMarcus Cousins talking about Tim Duncan. Now I seen a clip on TikTok talking about how he think Tim Duncan's disrespected. Well, we're gonna see what DeMarcus Cousins got to say about Tim Duncan. All right, it's your first time to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and then leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think Tim Duncan's a top 10 player? Do you think Tim Duncan's a top 5 player? Or how about this? Do you think Tim Duncan get respected? Let me know in the comments. I want to see what you got to say in the comment section on Tim Duncan. Without further ado, let's get to this reaction video. Let's see what DeMarcus Cousins got to say on Tim Duncan.
I don't want to hear no top 5 without Tim Duncan in it. Like,
I respect that, bro.
Yeah,
So
dude,
top
top
5.
like that's just how I feel. I think he's one of the most disrespected. Fuck the basketball part, just winners of all time. Like,
Tim Duncan is a winner.
Why do you think? Because, I mean, is it the Old Navy? Is it the baggy fits?
The sandals.
Is it the Birkenstock
It
sandals?
wasn't sexy.
yeah, it wasn't sexy. You know, he wasn't, you know, as marketable as these other guys, and he's not all. I mean, he's almost like a Jokic. Like, Jokic is an incredible player, but he's boring. You know, and
I
that's just
think
how
that's the difference.
Jokic is.
Yeah.
Doesn't take away his talent. Like, he's not a guy that's going out of his way.
No. Gotta stop you right there, my boy. He's not like Jokic. Jokic, and to be fair, Jokic is not like him. I think the reason why he get the most disrespect is because his offensive game wasn't crazy, right? He leaned towards his defensive game. If you look at the top 10, if you look at the top players, a lot of those players in the top 10, their offense was elite. Not to say Tim Duncan offense wasn't elite. Tim Duncan his offense was elite, but it wasn't on the same level as everybody else in that top 10 or top 5 or what have you. Jokic, his offense is historical. That's the difference. Tim Duncan, he leans on his defense, one of the greatest defensive players we've ever seen, and I think that's the reason why he get the biggest disrespect.
To be liked or to be on TV, he just goes and does his job and he goes home. I think that's what Tim Duncan was. But on a whole nother level, like, since he stepped foot in the L, he won.
Yeah.
He's done nothing but win. I believe, I may be wrong, but from my knowledge, I think he's the most winningest player of all time. So if that's not top 5, on top of all the accolades that come with it, I don't.
They made the
He
playoffs
never had
every
a
year,
losing
right?
season.
Damn near 2010 getting out the
He's
car,
never
bro.
had a losing
You know what I mean?
season.
Like,
That's incredible.
Yeah.
guaranteed. Getting those Old Navy fits off, so that lets you know.
Birkenstocks and all.
But Kawhi gets the same kind of thing. And I remember watching Kawhi early on. I was talking to somebody about it. It's like, you might not think he's a superstar just because he's not all loud and doing whatever.
Right.
But watch this dude play basketball. And that Kawhi.
No. Stop it. The reason why people don't think Kawhi is not a superstar is because the motherfucker don't play in the regular season, right? Kawhi is the opposite of Joel Embiid, right? Kawhi choose to get hurt in the regular season and then perform in the playoffs, and then Joel Embiid choose to perform in the regular season and get hurt in the playoffs, right? Kawhi, he get hurt in the regular season, perform in the playoffs. Joel Embiid, he performs in the regular season and get hurt in the playoffs. That's the thing, right? Because he doesn't have like all the All-NBAs and the MVP contentions or MVP votes and, you know, being at the top of the league. That's why Kawhi, you know, gets forgotten or not labeled as a superstar, because he doesn't play in the regular season like that. That's his problem, but go ahead.
Shit, those are the scary ones. Like, I remember KG's interview on All the Smoke, but he was like, Duncan will still talk shit to you. Like, did you have any experience when I know he was on the
I heard
television?
KG don't say some shit about
What
Tim
did Timmy
Duncan.
have for you?
What?
He was slick with his.
So frustrated playing against Tim Duncan because I could not figure him out.
Is he the player you did not want to play? Like, he was like the most
D.
difficult guard.
Timmy D, like I couldn't figure him out, and I was a baby too, and he's well seasoned at this point, but I couldn't figure him out, and it was just like no matter how much strength I put into it, or how much I shuffled, or how hard it was just like
Glass. Yeah.
I heard he would like pat you on your butt, like good rebound.
Bro, that shit
like
was
he
the
was
most
on
irritating shit.
Right, like bro.
Good job, big fella.
Bro, I would rather that.
it was
Good game, big fella.
Right. To compliment me, like good job.
You almost got me there, young fella.
Don't try and compliment me.
I got a man, so I finally
Gotta be quicker than that, look.
a successful night.
I can see that. You know what I mean?
Like I'm having, it's not even a great night. It's just I'm having a decent, successful night.
Right.
So my young dumb ass decides to go talk shit to Timmy.
Oh,
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yo.
I remember like backpedaling down court, and Timmy looked up at me. He just looked at me, and didn't say anything. He just looked at me.
Hey, that's that Terminator shit.
This is exactly what he did. He looked at me.
You feel
He's
me?
jogging down court. He just looks down and starts like kind of laughing to himself.
That's so scary.
This is the fourth quarter. This dude ran off 16 straight.
He hit you with this nigga.
He ran off 16 straight.
Bro, let me tell you something. If Kevin Garnett, and great as Kevin Garnett was, offensive game, defensive game, intensity, the trash talker KG was, if he couldn't get a reaction out of Tim Duncan, DeMarcus Cousins, ain't no way in hell you getting a reaction out of Tim Duncan. If he could stay calm, cool, and collected and be by his business with KG or Rasheed Wallace, ain't no way in hell you getting a reaction out of Tim Duncan, and he played against them shit talkers. Let's be real, bro. Like, we got Rasheed, we got Kevin Garnett. Like, come on, bro. Those type of dudes, bro. Like, nah. You ain't, nah.
What did you do though? What was you thinking?
What was you thinking at like at 4, at 6, at 8?
This is what it was. Like I said, I'm trying to get into a verbal something.
Yeah.
And he never said anything to me. So we go back to that butt tap.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's running off this 16 straight. Good job, big fella.
Like I said,
condescending,
job, big
bro.
fella.
Like this motherfucker.
You ready to square off? You feel me?
But hey, and I mean, but at the end of the day, it wasn't where it was any ill will. I'm like,
For sure, for sure, yeah.
That was definitely one of my like, welcome to the league.
Oh, okay.
Like, this might have been like year 2.
If anybody gonna give it to you, and it's Timmy D. That's he gonna give it to you.
That's not, yeah. I mean,
I don't think I had like started having successful games against Tim probably until like my third or fourth year.
And was it that you got better, that Tim was just getting older?
I got better.
Yeah, okay.
It might have been a combination of both.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay, yeah.
To be honest, it probably.
Did you ever return the butt pat to him at any other point?
I left Timmy alone.
He learned his lesson.
Yeah.
Smart man. You
That's
know?
still once.
Yeah.
How do you?
His day was before the game. You having a good day?
You had a good game yesterday, Timmy D. You know.
Hey, how the family, Timmy?
Those new sandals?
I like the perks.
You get anything?
Is that a new 5X Old Navy team?
I left Timmy alone, bro. I don't want no problem.
All right, bro. All right.
Bro, I don't want.
So here's the thing when it comes to Tim Duncan, but I think Tim Duncan, obviously Tim Duncan's the top 10 player of all time, so not get that twisted. But I do think there's a couple of reasons why he get disrespected. The San Antonio Spurs was a 55 plus 60, I think one year they was 60 win. But 55 plus, I think one year there was a 60 win team, and then David Robinson get hurt. So you're already a good team, right? You're already a great team. And then you get the number 1 pick, which is Tim Duncan. And then Tim Duncan, he comes in like, let's not get a twisted side note real quick. Tim Duncan for a decade was 21 and 12. So 21 and 12 rebounds, 2.5 blocks, and about 50% from the field. But you get that, right? You get that after being a top team in the NBA, you go win a championship, right? And then after that, you go on and have some sustained success. So he got drafted to a great situation, and normally a number 1 pick does not get drafted to a great situation like that. But you can make an argument like that for Kobe. He went to the Lakers, Magic. He got teamed up with Kareem. But anyway, some people I think they discredit him for that. Also, he's just his offensive game. I think Tim Duncan only scored 25 points per game for a season one time in his career. Right, it's only one time he's scoring 25 points per game. And I don't think he ever scored over 30 points per game in the playoff series. So you got people like Olajuwon who scored 30 points in a playoff series, who scored over 25 points multiple times in his career. I mean, especially with the aesthetic of Olajuwon, his moves or whatever, his footwork, whatever. You got Kareem scoring all these points along with his defense now. Now they both playing great defense, historical defense, right? But then when you look at Tim Duncan in comparison to everybody else in top 10 or top 5, wherever you have him ranked, his offense didn't reach the heights as other players in that top 10. I think that's one reason why he get disrespected. But Tim Duncan's defense, his defense is top 5, right? Tim Duncan was elite enough on offense. He carried his weight on offense, but he leaned towards his defense. And based off the era he played in, the dead ball era, the 2000 era, that favored Tim Duncan's game. Cause think about it, in the 2000 era, you played in an era of isolation. He played an era with no spacing. And because he played in that era, defense was more valuable. Now, in today's era, defense is not as valuable. But in today's era, because of the spacing, I think Tim Duncan offense will go up anyway. The offense will get better. So it is what it is. Tim Duncan is a great player. I think great players can play in any era. Well, that's the end of the video. Can you do your boy a favor? Can you drop a like on this video and leave a comment? Where do you have Tim Duncan ranked all time? It's your boy Chefbaker. I ain't got nothing else. So peace.